What's up YouTube, it's your boy Nash. Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm going to be giving you guys my predictions for the Elimination Chamber, which is the final stop on the road to WrestleMania. Now, we don't have the full card exactly. The only thing that we can tell you at this point is that there are 6 matches on the card, and from what I understand, we are supposed to be getting, I would say, about three more matches on the card, I would say. But let's get into it. So first up, we have the United States title defended, as Andrade will defend against Humberto Carrillo. And ironically, Humberto Carrillo earns the opportunity when he pinned Andrade this past. Damn, what the hell? This past Monday on Raw, actually, in a tag match, and he's now getting an opportunity. Honestly, I would have to say, it's hard to say, because both these guys are absolutely incredible in the ring, but I gotta go with Andrade on this one, just only because of the fact that Andrade will indeed have Zelina Vega in his corner, and you know they got something up their sleeve. Alright, you guys, next up we have Aleister Black versus AJ Styles in a no DQ match. And we know that this past Thursday at Super Showdown, I was just checking my phone, Anyway, so this past Thursday at Super Showdown, AJ Styles was in the Tuwaiq Mountain Gauntlet match, which featured Styles himself, Bobby Lashley, Andrade, Eric Rowan, R-Truth, and originally it was Rusev, but he backed out and Rey Mysterio got involved. But unfortunately, Mysterio got attacked by the OC, and thus the Undertaker came out and won it. So AJ Styles kind of called out the Undertaker, kind of did a little disrespect, and yeah, this actually brings us to Aleister Black against Styles, because last week, not this past Monday, but last week on Raw, the OC actually attacked Aleister Black just before his match with Eric Rowan, actually. So it was brutal. I can tell you that it was very, very brutal. It was very brutal. But honestly, though, because that this is no DQ, it fits right into Aleister Black's wheelhouse, because he's a pure striker. He is so quick on his feet. It's the old expression, blink and you'll miss, basically. So Aleister Black. Alright, you guys, next up we have the first of what is supposed to be three Elimination Chamber matches. The first one is going to be for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. This is the first time in 5 years, actually. The first time in 5 years that the SmackDown Tag Team titles are going to be defended, or rather, a Tag Team title will be defended inside the Elimination Chamber. The champions are Miz and Morrison. Their opponents will be The New Day, Heavy Machinery, the Lucha House Party, Rude and Ziggler, and the Usos. I'm actually excited for this, because this will really test the limit of all 6 of these teams. And we know, and actually, truth be told, we know that the New Day is the only tag team that has actually won the Tag Team Elimination Chamber match. They're the only ones who entered and walked out still Tag Team Champions at that time. This year, oh my God, the possibilities are endless, especially in terms of who will start the match first. We could see the Lucha House Party and Miz and Morrison, or we could see Heavy Machinery against Rude and Ziggler, or we could also see the rivalry renewed between the New Day and the Usos. Honestly, the possibilities are endless. I think the weak link going into this match would probably have to be the Lucha House Party, seeing as how they haven't had, seeing as how they've been away from the ring for such a long time because of the fact that I believe Kalisto has been injured for months now, and so yeah, seeing them come back to the ring, this will be interesting. This will be interesting. Of course, too, Heavy Machinery, they got beef with Dolph Ziggler after what happened on Valentine's Day. I feel so bad for Otis. That was just fucking brutal. That was just absolutely fucking brutal. And if you guys are wondering why I'm looking that way, I'm actually on my laptop again, but I'm actually playing Candy Crush Soda. So yeah, shoutouts to Candy Crush, not sponsored or anything. I just love Candy Crush Soda. It's so fucking addicting. I'm literally on level 255, and I really can't get past it for some reason. Anyway, I'm gonna have to go with the New Day on this one, simply because of the experience factor. Kofi Kingston knows so much about that chamber. The last chamber match he was in was actually last year when he competed for the WWE title. It was so amazing. He went the distance. He was one of the first. If I remember correctly, let's see. If I remember correctly, I believe he was actually one of the first two men to start the match. If I remember correctly. Yeah. If I remember correctly, I believe he was one of the first two men to enter the match, and he was one of the last men to get pinned in the match. So he went the distance, all right. So definitely New Day. I think New Day I think the New Day has what it takes to win, to go the distance. So yeah. Next up, we got a 3-on-1 handicap match for the Intercontinental title. Braun Strowman will defend against Cesaro, Shinsuke Nakamura, and Sami Zayn. Braun Strowman, in my opinion, I think he's going to regret that, simply because of the fact that he said he'll take them all on. He'll take them all on, and he don't give a damn. Yeah, I think he's gonna regret that. But knowing him, knowing the fact that he's the monster among men, I think he can take it. So definitely, I would say Braun Strowman. Next up, we have a rematch from this past Monday on Raw. It will be the Street Profits defending the Raw tag titles against Seth Rollins and Murphy. Yes, now or never. Street Profits won with the help of Kevin Owens. I don't see them losing the titles anytime soon, so I'm going with the Street Profits on this one. And last but not least, from what I understand, this is going to be the main event for the Elimination Chamber, based on what I know. It is a women's Elimination Chamber match between Natalya, Liv Morgan, Asuka, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan, and get this, Shayna Baszler. Yeah, you heard me right, Shayna Baszler. I think Shayna Baszler has to be the odds-on favorite, simply because of the fact that she has been, she was competing inside the Octagon her whole career, and the fact that she's been in more cage matches in her career than any of the other 5 women is absolutely amazing. And plus, the whole world wants to see Becky Lynch and Shayna Baszler one-on-one, so I'm going with Shayna Baszler on this one. Honestly, but with that being said, I honestly don't know what what the rest of the card will be. Because truth be told, we don't know the rest of the card, especially from the SmackDown standpoint. We have 4 matches for Raw, but we only have 2 for SmackDown. My guess, we could potentially see. A simple one-on-one wrestling match and possibly the women's Elimination Chamber match, but we don't know, honestly. I can tell you that this Friday on SmackDown, as seen on The Bump, on WWE's The Bump, we will see Sasha Banks and Bayley team up to take on Naomi and Lacey Evans in a rematch from last Friday on SmackDown. And from what I understand, we're supposed to be getting a match for the SmackDown Women's title at Elimination Chamber. I honestly don't know. I couldn't tell you what the rest of the card will be. I will attempt to give a prediction for it on Twitter. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, on my WWE Twitter, anyway, the link to that will be in the description below. But that's actually going to do it for this video. I know it was relatively short, but I just wanted to give you guys my predictions on the card as it stands. But the rest of the card, when it gets released, when WWE announces the rest of the card, I'll announce it on. I'll give my prediction on it on Twitter. So follow me there. Link is down below. And if you guys enjoyed this video, smash the thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you guys don't miss out on any new content that comes your way. Again, Twitter, Instagram, links are down below. Follow me there. If you guys have any fan mail that you want to send me, my address will also be at the top of the description below. And before I sign off, I want to give a big shout out to JBL, John Bradshaw Layfield, for getting inducted for being one of the next inductees to be in the Hall of Fame. Shout outs to him, well deserved. I think his time is past due, because I think he should have been inducted like in 2013 or 2014 or something, because he's been around for such a long time. But you know what? He is in the Hall of Fame nonetheless. Congratulations, JBL. Well deserved. And on that, this is your boy Nash, signing out.